Would you trust your hard-earned money with an investment manager that you believe is implementing a robust investment process with checks and balances? My guess is probably not. Whenever I've asked folks in communications to provide a process, I have been met with resistance or with weak processes. Processes are rigid and we're creatives, some might think. But that could cost your company trust issues and even money and lawsuits. This is Wealth in Words, and I'm Yali, a strategic communications advisor for the financial sector and a former financial journalist. Today, let's look at a $2 billion typo. Valentine's Day ride must have felt bumpy for David Brasher, the CEO of ride-sharing company Lyft. On February 14th, the company released its fourth quarter and full year 2023 earnings. Publishing a press release is a regulatory requirement for companies issuing their earnings in the US. These include projections. Lyft, for instance, projected that one of its measures of profit margin would expand by 5% for the fiscal year 2024. The 5% is the equivalent of 500 basis points. 1 basis point being 0.01%. We often use basis points in finance to express changes like changes in interest rates to avoid confusion or be more accurate. But using basis points this time didn't help Lyft avoid confusion. Upon this excellent news that beat expectations, the company's stock market soared by more than 65%. That added about $2 billion to its market capitalization. After the press release came the earnings call, as is typical when companies announce their results. It gives the opportunity for analysts to ask their questions. It allows them to dig deeper into the company's financials and to fine-tune their understanding. But in the case of Lyft, we're not talking about fine-tuning. We're talking about the chief financial officer suddenly slashing the 500 basis point projection to 50 basis points. Not because the company had changed its forecast at the last minute, but because it was a correction to the earlier press release. In other words, the press release had one too many zeros. Needless to say, the stock price took a ride down the chart. We're talking about gyrations that created and then wiped out about $2 billion in market capitalization. The worst part is that the CEO then revealed that many eyes had gone over the press release. So clearly, the process needs not necessarily more checks and balances, but better ones. Besides the direct monetary impact of this typo, there will likely be legal costs as shareholders have already filed a lawsuit for securities fraud. So, what does this mean for communicators? It means that a robust process adds a lot of value to the company's bottom line by avoiding costly mistakes, protecting its reputation and the value that's derived from that reputation, by saving time and avoiding legal trouble. Because what Lyft's $2 billion epic mistake also shows is that good intention aren't enough for avoiding legal trouble. So you need a good, robust process even in communications. So next time you talk to the CEO, don't forget to remind how your communications process contributes to the company's wealth. Until next time, remember, set your goals, measure your impact.